Hello everyone, this is Marina from Soul on the Raw, and I'm a vegan educator, blogger, and recipe creator on soulonthe.raw.com. And very shortly, in about 2 weeks, I'm going to add course creator to my title. So my online course, which is brand new, it's called the Effortlessly Flavorful Vegan Kitchen, is going to be out this month. And the course is all about teaching you how to make your meals taste amazing while still being really healthy, oil-free, and vegan. And in the course, there are many videos for recipes and nutrition tips on also how to improve digestion through this way of eating. But the most important thing in the course is my unique method that I've developed for creating really flavorful meals. Now, today I want to show you an example from the course. We are using a really delicious sauce, the Chipotle-Cilantro Cashew sauce from the course, to make a meal of vegetables and quinoa taste really flavorful. So it's just an example of how you can use sauces, dips, and dressings that are oil-free to make your food taste good. And in the course, I show you how to do that without relying on recipes anymore. So you learn how to do it with having this formula and using it over and over again to recreate thousands, endless numbers of recipes without measuring. Isn't that cool? So let's get into this recipe. We are making stuffed poblano peppers with quinoa and the Chipotle-Cilantro Cashew sauce. Let's do this. So we're going to go ahead and get started by preheating our oven to 500 degrees and then placing our poblano peppers on a baking sheet, on a baking tray, and I'm using non-bleach. And then we're gonna go ahead and put these in the oven for about 30 minutes. While our poblano peppers are cooking, we're going to get started with the filling. So we're going to make our quinoa. So in this pot here, I have 2 cups of water, and I'm going to just add all my ingredients and cook them for about 20 minutes or until all of the water is absorbed. So we're just going to stir all of this up, and we're gonna cover it and let it cook for 20 minutes while our poblano peppers are cooking as well. And meanwhile, we can make our sauce. So now we're moving on to the key to the flavor of this whole entire thing, the sauce. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek into how I teach making sauces, dips, and dressings in my course. And I did this last week too, so I will link the video from last week up here as well, so you can check it out. But I'll show you again. So we are starting with our liquid, which is our sour component, and that is going into the blender. Lemon juice. Then we have our water. Always put all your liquid ingredients at the base. Then we have our vegetable component as well as our flavoring, the cilantro. Then we have all of our delicious spices. So these are also flavorings like the cilantro, the nutritional yeast, and the chipotle powder. And then the salt is our salt component. So that goes into the blender. And lastly, we have our fat, which in this case is cashews. So we're just gonna put that in. And so this is how the method works. There are many options for each category, but once you fill everything out, you have your sauce. So now we just blend, and of course, don't forget to always taste test your sauce and see that it is to your liking. So this is what our poblano peppers look like when they are out of the oven. You can see that they're bruised up, they've even cut up open, and I just left them in there for about 30 to 35 minutes. And now we're going to let them cool, so be really careful when you're handling them. They are super hot, and we're going to stuff them. So we're just gonna take one And I'm using my fork so that I don't get burned. We're gonna cut it in half. And you could scoop out the seeds if you want to. And now we're gonna fill them with our quinoa mixture. And just top them with a bit of cilantro so that it's all pretty. And of course, drizzle them with our sauce, so you can just drip it on, but I've put it into this little container so that it's nice and ready for drizzling. So now I'm gonna try this amazing, gorgeous poblano pepper. And I will not put the whole thing in my mouth. I want to, I really do, but I won't. This is so good. This is so good that I've made a mess and licked my fingers. Finger licking good. So you can make this with any pepper that you want. You can do it with sweet peppers, whatever you want, but this is awesome. It's not too spicy. It's really, really perfect. And don't forget that the exact recipe is going to be in the description box below. You gotta make this. It's so simple, such good, clean ingredients. I love it, love it, love it. So go and have yourself this delicious meal, and I will see you all next week. Bye. So good. This sauce is amazing. It'll turn any vegetables into delicious.